Welcome to the 2024 edition of Concur Travel Training. Concur is a comprehensive travel system designed for ASU faculty, staff, and students. It is a portal where users can create trip requests, book travel, and submit expense reports. This is the first part of our introductory training series. Today, we will cover the initial steps of setting up your Concur travel profile before creating your first trip request. We encourage you to view this training on another device, such as a mobile phone or a secondary computer monitor, while following the step-by-step instructions on your laptop or desktop computer. Although this training is specifically designed for ASU travelers preparing for their first trip, it also contains valuable information for seasoned travelers. This is due to the numerous Concur software updates and changes to ASU travel policies. In this session, we will specifically guide you through logging into Concur, creating your profile, activating e-receipts, and adding a delegate. To access Concur, use the cfo.asu.edu/myasutrip link at the top of this page. This will bring you to the ASU Domestic and International Travel page. Here you can find links to an abundance of information. Notice the Travel Guidance webpage hyperlink in the middle of this page. The Travel Guidance page provides access to step-by-step instructions regarding policy and lots of Concur instructions. Now, we are going to log into Concur through the My ASU Trip Access link found via the hyperlink at the top of the page or on the right side of the screen in the menu bar. Go ahead and click on the My ASU Trip Access link. Please save the contact information for both Anthony Travel and the ASU Travel Service Center now. Be sure to contact ASU Travel only for ASU policy questions. Anthony Travel should be contacted only for booking questions. Although they work together, Anthony Travel and ASU Travel are two separate organizations. For security purposes, it is best to enter your Concur trip portal through the My ASU Trip Access link in the menu on the right side of the Domestic and International Travel page. If you haven't clicked on the link already, go ahead and click on the link now. This is the home page of Concur. As with most web pages, the profile button can be found in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Go ahead and single-click on the icon. Once you do this, a menu will pop up. Single-click now on Profile Settings. The Profile Settings page looks like this. It seems like there's a lot to do, but the information on the right side of the screen gives detailed explanations of the settings that are most commonly used. We will be addressing 4 of these links in this tutorial. Personal information, e-receipts activation, request delegates, and expense delegates. Let's get started with entering your personal information first. Go ahead and click the Personal Information link in the Your Information section at the top of the page. There are a lot of fields you can fill out in the personal information settings, but for now we are going to focus on the sections that show the red required notifications. You will be required to fill out your name, email, contact information such as phone number, and a few questions for TSA Secure Flight. Be sure to press Save after entering each section. When traveling, using your legal name is mandatory. Please ensure that you enter your first, middle, and last names in your Concur profile exactly as they appear on the photo identification you will present at the airport. If the name on the ticket does not match the name on your photo ID, you may be turned away at security. Additionally, make sure to use the legal name listed in ASU's Human Resources system. Always review your name when booking a trip and on the itinerary provided after booking is completed. Take a moment to fill out your name and be sure to press Save. When you have finishing filling out your name, continue to complete the other required fields in the personal information settings as this information is very straightforward. The final step in your personal information is to verify your email. Verifying your email will enable you to receive your itineraries and upload receipts. Go back to where you entered your email address. Notice that there is a place where you can select Verify. Click Verify and a verification email will be sent to you. Locate the code included in the email. Then, in the personal information section of your profile, enter the code next to the email address you provided. Now, go back to the profile setting page and select e-receipt activation. Save time on your expense reports. When you enable e-receipt syncing, receipts from participating suppliers will be added to your SAP Concur account and used to pre-populate expenses for you. Don't skip this step as it can save you countless hours. Delegates are employees who are allowed to perform work on behalf of other employees in Concur. Typically, a person in your business office should be designated as your delegate, as it is their responsibility to approve a portion of your travel. Contact your business office first to find out which business office specialist has been assigned to you. You will be able to find their name in the drop-down box in the Delegate Name Addition field. While it is the traveler's responsibility to book their own travel, there are circumstances where help is needed. By assigning permissions to a delegate, you grant them access to both expense and request functions. The most common permissions are can prepare and can book travel. If you need to add or remove permissions, simply check or uncheck the appropriate boxes. It is strongly advised to assign a person in the business office as a delegate, especially when setting up your first trip. Don't forget to click Save. Congratulations! You have completed the first step to booking your ASU travel. Together, we have logged into Concur. Set up your personal information. Verified your email so you could activate your e-receipts. And finally added your delegate. So what's next? We hope you will join us in our next training session, which will focus on a step-by-step walkthrough of how to create your first trip request. Here is a list of the tasks which will be discussed. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to the business office. We are dedicated to helping you get your travel request entered correctly the first time. Hello everyone! I'm a business operations specialist for SEMTIA at Arizona State University. I've redesigned this travel training to address the challenges our faculty and students face when preparing their trip requests and expense reports. Based on the feedback and my own experience assisting with travel preparations, I aim to make this process more streamlined and user-friendly. Let's start with the color choices for our redesigned presentation. I adhered closely to ASU's branding guide to ensure consistency and brand recognition. The primary colors used are maroon, gold, and black, which are synonymous with ASU. These colors not only represent the university's identity but also help in creating a cohesive and professional look. Additionally, these colors were chosen for their psychological impact. Maroon conveys a sense of power and confidence, while gold symbolizes success and achievement. The raised black lettering against the white background creates a striking contrast, drawing the eye to what is important. By using these colors, we aim to make the presentation visually appealing and aligned with ASU's established brand. Next, let's discuss the selection of images. To enhance engagement, I incorporated 3D graphics that complement our 3D animated character. These images were created using Canva and were selected to match the character's style, ensuring a consistent visual theme throughout the presentation. The purpose of these graphics is to simplify complex information and make it more digestible for the audience. Consistent imagery helps in maintaining attention and aids in better retention of information. Each image was carefully chosen to support the content and improve overall comprehension. Finally, let's talk about the choice of typeface. Although we couldn't use the exact ASU font, Nui Hosgrotsk, as the entire family of this font was not available in PowerPoint, I selected a typeface, Montserrat, from a very similar family to maintain consistency with ASU's branding. The chosen typeface is clean, modern, and highly readable, which is essential for ensuring that the information is easily accessible to all users. Consistent use of this typeface across the slides helps in creating a uniform look and enhances readability, which is particularly important for detailed instructional content. By aligning with ASU's typography standards, we ensure that the presentation remains professional and user-friendly.